So, the observer effect, which is shown to us by the double slit experiment, shows us that the act of observation itself alters the outcome of an event. So your attention changes reality. So as we saw, they shot particles through the slit. Okay, when they weren't observed, they acted like waves. When they were observed, they changed their behavior and acted like particles, passing through one slit or the other, but not both. Okay, so our attention changes reality. So the presence of a conscious observer influences how reality unfolds. And that wave of potential outcomes collapses into a single outcome only when it's observed. Which means that you're not just a passive participant in life watching things happen to you. You're an active creator. You are an actor in your life. Okay, as Conchetta said yesterday, become your own actor. You're an active creator in your life. And the way you observe, interpret, and focus on your life influences the reality you experience. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. Sometimes we forget. We forget. Okay, light bulb moments. Wow, I knew this, but now I know it. Okay. So in the quantum key method, we're going to use this principle to show you that your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, and your focus are constantly shaping your external world at all times. You are collapsing infinite possibilities into your chosen reality. So when you visualize a goal, you focus on abundance, you align with love, clarity. You're influencing the outcome through the energy of your observation. But observation alone isn't enough. Observation alone isn't enough. Emotion acts as the amplifier. Okay? Emotion acts as the amplifier. And when you have observation plus emotional intensity, it increases your ability to impact the quantum field around you. The emotional intensity and the signal that you broadcast while you're making that observation will help you interact with the field in a stronger way. Science and neuroscience both show us that when we add emotion to a thought or a visualization, it becomes also far more likely to influence the subconscious mind as well. Okay, so the subconscious does not respond to logic. It responds to repetition and emotionally charged experiences. So what you feel as you observe is just as important as what you actually observe. Does this make sense, everyone? Right? What you feel as you observe is just as important as what you see. When we're doing the processes together, Jacob's taking us through these incredible processes. I'm doing a meditation with you, or you're doing it in breakout rooms. You are the only one in control of your reality. We can't close your eyes for you and feel the emotions for you, can we? No, like it's up to you how intense you choose to make that experience, how intensely you feel those emotions. It's a decision. Are you sitting, enjoying the process, maybe just, relaxing, taking the time because, it's a crazy 2 days. We finished at 6 yesterday, didn't get much sleep. Thank God we're doing a meditation. I just get to chill. Or are you actively influencing the field around you, right? It's a choice. It's your choice. We can't do it for you. Okay, so emotionally connecting to your desired outcome with gratitude, confidence, or excitement strengthens the signal that you're emanating into the field and accelerates the manifestation or the creation of this in your life. Okay, now another cute analogy. We love analogies if you haven't already noticed. We just love a good analogy. So if you think of reality like a TV with thousands of channels, and every channel is a different potential version of your life that you get to watch. Okay, they all exist right now. They're all frequencies that are coming to your TV, right? None of them are active until you pick up the remote and focus your attention. They all exist. They're all there waiting to be tuned into, waiting for us to tune the frequency of our TV or our antenna into the frequency that is being broadcasted. And when you focus on one channel long enough, especially with feeling, that channel becomes your broadcast. Okay? When you press the button on the remote, if it doesn't have batteries and there's no signal going out, it's not going to change the channel. So we need to charge our batteries. We need to energize our emotion when we're doing these processes. Okay? And that becomes what you live, not because it was the only option, but because you tuned into it. You chose it. You chose the reality. You chose to follow your dreams. You chose to make it real. You chose to feel those emotions. No one else did it for you. And everything else was always available. The future that you didn't want, maybe the future that you were scared of happening, that didn't end up happening because you chose to do a training like this, or you chose to do these processes, or maybe you've been doing them for a long time in your life. Those future outcomes all existed, but you just chose that's not what you wanted. You chose something different. Okay, so you're selecting your experience. So be very, very mindful of what you consistently observe and dwell on. Okay, are you focusing on problems or possibilities? As we're going through this training and things get hard, maybe we're going through a lot of theory and you're getting tired and you're like, you know what, I'm getting tired. And you catch yourself in your mind, you're saying, wow, I'm getting tired. Oh, I'm a bit tired. I'm slouching my shoulders. Okay, this is a decision. It's a choice. You get to choose to change that in every moment. Okay, and understanding how powerful the observer effect is and how well the quantum field responds to our frequency, be very mindful what you observe and dwell on. Are we focusing on problems, right? Or are we focusing on solutions and possibilities? Okay, be a solution finder. And then intentional visualization. So visualize the life that you want to create with feeling and clarity. We're doing this quite a lot. And then shift your perspective. This is huge. You can change how you observe a situation. Maybe something happens in life, it just doesn't work out the way you wanted to. Someone treated you a certain way, they said something, you perceived it a certain way. You can change that. You can shift how you observed that event. You know what? It didn't happen like that. He didn't mean that. She didn't mean that. She wasn't trying to be rude. You can shift how you perceive an event and often change your relationship to it and the outcome itself. Okay, we've seen examples of this where people, have an argument with their boss at work, right? And then we change it. Some of the clients I've worked with in the past, I'll have something happen during the day that was terrible. We close our eyes, we go back, we literally change it. We see it differently, experience it differently. Oh, wow, he actually said that I was amazing. She said that I was amazing. I might even get a promotion. Right? We change it, we feel it. We go to sleep, imagining it, feeling it, tapping into the subconscious. And often the next day or a week later, I've seen this before with my clients, those people will come and apologize. Say, hey, I hope it didn't come across like this. I was having a bad day. I actually really appreciate you. Things change. Isn't that incredible? Right? Often our reality will change.